All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. If you're watching this on Friday, if you're not, I hope you had a happy Friday. Um, I just woke up from a nap, so that's why my eyes look a little tired. Um, I'm getting a little loopy, a little tired, trying to do some physical work. But like I said in my last post about meditation, I think that's really important. So I hope all of you are taking that to heart and finding a way to meditate as actors. Okay, so chapter 15 recap. Here's some bullet points for target chapters. See what I did there? Bullet points, target chapters. Someone posted, and it was a great post. Sometimes we're getting it and we have no idea, which is so true. I remember as a young actor wanting to be so good at acting because felt like I had it, whatever it is, but just not getting it. But realizing that what getting it is, I had no idea. And a lot of times I was doing it right and had no idea. And a lot of times I remember acting and thinking, oh, well, I'll just do less. So I'll just like be quieter and like be more natural. Like this is being natural and this is acting. And still having directors and acting teachers going, what are you doing? It's wrong, right? So that's such a true statement. Sometimes we are getting it and we have no idea that we're getting it. But really, overall, my whole teaching experience and philosophy is I'm just trying to teach you guys how to organize the things that are given to you so you know how to approach. There's no right or wrong way to do these things, right? Next one. Ideas are more powerful than emotions because emotions are a bunch of little ideas. Yeah, someone made this comment, which you should be teaching this class, that it seems like ideas are more important than emotions, which is so true. Somebody's honking their horn, which is so true. Ideas make up emotions. So that's why you can't pursue emotions. You pursue ideas, and then those will create those emotional experiences, right? So that was great. I love that. Because ideas can be pursued, uh, and you can look at those ideas and chop them up and see them, and then hopefully you'll feel them when it becomes an emotion. Let's see. I can tell now in someone's I can tell now if someone's pursuing an emotion and not an action or ideas. Yeah, totally. It's a self-indulgent thing. You could be like, oh, I'm gonna try to be sad. And, oh, right now I'm over exaggerating it, right? But I can tell when someone gets something from something else outside of us and brings it, uh, that I can just I and I'm sure you can start telling now too, just the different intention of where that energy is coming from. Yeah. Um, how do you find? Oh, here's a great question. How do you find your motion, emotion, probably within a poorly written script? Great question, and it's going to happen. You still need to find those ideas within those, but sometimes you'll be creating your own ideas within those scripts, and so if the idea within the script is poor, then how you arrange the ideas that are given may be the cool thing that you do with the script. So you may slow down, speed up. You're still living within those rules that the playwright has given you, but in the way that you present the ideas with your transitions and how you do those ideas is how you make those bad ideas, not bad ideas, those weak ideas, those lesser, fuller ideas come to life. That's what I have learned, and it's going to happen. And so that's why you're just going to have to rearrange the ideas that are given to you in a more creative way. But just trying to make it an emotion that's not there, it's actually going to make it even worse. And I've seen so many actors try to do that. So, yeah, order it even more and be creative in how you arrange those ideas to hit those targets. That was a great question. I hope I answered it. Maybe not. Who knows? You didn't feel an emotion until you opened that letter. Oh, so talking about emotions and feelings about the good news, bad news. You didn't feel an emotion until you opened that letter and saw either good news or bad news. It was the target that made you feel something. It was that letter. It was seeing the B or the G in good news or bad news. Then you had this flood of stuff make you is what you felt, and that's exactly what that exercise is for, is to train you and is to teach you and to give that experience of you had no idea how to feel until you opened that letter, and that letter is a representation of the target, and not even the messenger knows, right? But you felt that, you felt that. um, Someone said, "How do we feel? How do we feel?" Yes, how do we feel? Um, you know, feelings are such a weird thing. I think I've told you before. I don't know if I have in this class, but feelings. When you're in a good mood, that means that good things have happened to you, and that's made you feel good. And so you have a collective whole of good things that make you feel good, right? And that's what puts you in a good mood. That's why you can't pursue mood, because it's a collection of things that have happened to you. Um, but how do we feel? Um, Feelings are such a mystery, and I think we only label them to understand, try to understand what they are, but we never will. So I think it's just knowing. It's do you know when you're feeling something when it happens, right? And you have an action, something happens to you, and then you feel something, and you know when you're feeling, but you're not labeling it when you feel it, right? You're not going, I am happy now, I am happy now. You're just letting it happen, right? So I think, how do you question, how do we feel? um, I think, don't worry about feeling feels, because you will feel feels when you feel it, and just worry about the actions and the ideas, and then they'll start to grow, and you can, like, it's like a fire. I always felt like feeling is like a fire. You can't control that flicker, right? You can't control that emotion, but you can, like, contain it, right? So if that helps. We do need emotions. So someone was like, I'm not going to pursue emotions. I'm not going to worry about emotions. I was like, no, that's not it. Like, and even Declan says that, like, we go to the theater to see emotional pieces, emotional plays, emotional experiences, but don't pursue emotion. Like I've said, and I've said this before, emotion is a byproduct of something else. So find the something else, and if you try something and it doesn't give the result that you're looking for, try something else. But if you're gonna try to cry, um, it's gonna take you out of the moment, and it's gonna take you out of the space, and it's gonna take you away from looking at the other thing, because that other thing essentially will make you cry, right? And to leave you with one of my favorite quotes with this is, not a quote, but a saying, is, if my daughter's feeling bad and I can see that, I'm going to offer a bad dad joke to make her smile. And I say a bad joke, she smiles, and then in return, her smile, which is an action, makes me smile, right? And so then we've shared that experience. So hope this helps. Hope you guys are doing well. Those are the 2 chapters for this week. I'm excited to do these for next week. And stay safe. Stay safe both physically and mentally. I'm always here for you if you need something. And I miss you guys. Take care.